Well, the weather outside is frightful, but with Terry it's delightful. So come along and watch her show. Watch her cut, watch her glue, and join her too. And now, for that scrapbooker extraordinaire, Terry Cut and Glue Rice!
Yay, let's hear it for my MC. You know, the guy just likes to be included in everything I do. Ain't that a fact?
That's a fact, Jack.
Well, these are some of the photos that I had in hand and picked out some papers. And so I'm using the Hello Autumn by P13 because these pictures I took in November. And Skylar was here. I think her mom was having a vacation, and we were making things for Brenna, the oldest granddaughter's birthday. And I made some flair, like Friends flair. And so, Brenna's theme was turning 15 in quarantine. So these are from 3 years ago. And let's see, yeah, 3 years ago. And so I'm going to be scrapbooking these, and I've already matted them all together because it was like this. Well, these I probably didn't have them in the box yet. But anyhow, she was like, she goes, "Why are you making these?" And I said, "Well, they're going to be for Brenna's party, and everybody who comes to her birthday gets one." And she goes, "I'm going to the party. Do I get one?" And I said, "Yes." So I pinned one on her, and then I got this little smile. So I thought it was so cute. So I guess I had to choke on that one a little bit, but I love the pictures of her. I just think it's such a cute little picture. Okay, so I actually have had these scraps like this. Here's the other side. Love this. In fact, I could actually do this. No, now I gotta play with it again. Now I'm gonna use it like this. Okay. So I'm going to, I love playing with scraps in the way that they are because it just kind of makes you kind of think outside the box. So I'm going to leave just a little bit of the background paper showing because I love doing like a little detail. And then I'm going to take this and I will have to use this. Let's see, I think probably need it about here. And yeah, like 1.5 inches from each side. Oh, I think it's still too high. Let me try it again. Maybe about there. Because I gotta have enough room at the top for my title. And I thought this little, from Pink Fresh, I put these in. And they're called Title Ephemera. And it's from A Happy Heart. And I thought this would be a cute little title. Oh, and I see that there's a little spots to poke out, so I'm going to poke those out. I still have this on my counter for my table from when I used it for tying. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up here, but I think I'll wait and put it on after I do my floral. So I'm gonna put her right across here. And maybe about where it overlaps, I think that's good. Oh, I actually want it, I think I want it up a little more because of that pumpkin, but I guess maybe it really doesn't need to be. Let's see, do I like that much up at the top? I think I would like that. Now I just want to play with it again. Okay. Well, this doesn't even look straight, is it? Is it straight down here? It's not exactly straight. I might have to take a minute and straighten it out. Okay, I have it back to straight. And now I think I'm gonna keep this one showing, the little pumpkin there, because it's the only one on the paper. And not all its stem will be showing, but that's okay. Okay, right there. And then I thought I haven't used any of my border strips that I had saved. So I think I'm going to use this one here. Actually, I'm going to use it. And I'm just going to stick it down here at the bottom. I've already trimmed it down. I had to take a little bit because I wanted to make sure that I had the same, you know, starting point. So I just adjusted it to that space. And I think I'll just bring it up to the center of that little daisy part, because it's a very wide border. So I'm going to put it there, and I still have a little bit more than I need, so I will just trim that off now. I thought it was a little closer when I trimmed it, but I guess I still have to trim off some. There we go. It's like, you know, I've actually got them sitting in front of my, or behind my printer now, so you think I would notice them more often, but guess not. And I will glue that down shortly here. Okay, and now I have some florals, and I'm gonna do a diagonal, and most of the time I do a diagonal this way, but because of her being here and I kind of want to go over the picture, I'm gonna do it in reverse of the way I usually do it. And I'm gonna use this pumpkin, this other pumpkin, this floral, some leaves. I don't know if I'm using both those leaves or how come I have those there, and some of these leaves. Oh, when I pulled this up, I took my Cricut spatula and that's what I pulled it up with. Works pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to put this piece first, and this is from the cut apart sheet. I love their pads. They come with a cut apart sheet too, like Minte does. Okay, and I'm just going to overlap that. You can still see that I made those, or you can still see the little pieces. Okay, and let's see now, what did I have? I think I have, are these both exactly the same? Okay, yeah, so I have one of these over here. And if I need to, I will put dimensionals underneath there. And I have this little white pumpkin. So I'm gonna put that right here. Because Brenna's birthday, if you haven't heard me say it before, it's close to Thanksgiving, sometimes it falls on Thanksgiving, sometimes the day before, sometimes the day after. And I'm gonna stick this right behind flowers here. And let me just push underneath there a little better. I guess force it underneath there. Okay. And I'm trying to think of where I had everything. I think this over here. Now I'm gonna have to use a little glue because the thinner pieces. Oh, if I can pick it up again. Okay. Today it is so cold. I was amazed it was the feel like temperature here in Indiana was, what was it, husband? The feel like temperature, what was it?
I think it was negative something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like negative 17, I think. Was it that cold or was that a different place? I always look at where my family is too and what they're dealing with. Okay, and I think I'm gonna stick this down here. So I'm just like building this floral. And I think this up here. Yep, that looks good. So I'm gonna put this about here. I don't want it to hang off. I don't like to cut off things unless it's absolutely necessary. So I'm just sticking that there. And then that about there, I think. Okay, that should be good there. Okay, and then let me make sure I'm still in the camera. Okay, and then down here, doing my diagonal, I'm gonna put this in here. I think kind of like that. Maybe over here a little bit, because I got another flower here too. I'm gonna go over the picture a little bit, but not much. I wanna make sure I have room for all my pieces. So I think if I start about there, that should be good. I really liked these, like there's a hello spring, hello summer. I think there's a hello everything from P13, and I thought these were just so pretty because these are a little different, these colors, compared to what you usually get in fall. So I really like it that they have like the burgundies. And okay, I'm gonna just put a little bit of glue here so that I can maybe still tuck wherever I want things tucked. So I think about here, just kind of overlapping. And well, I think I might need to, it's kind of popping up, maybe a little bit of glue first. A little bit here, that might be helpful. But it looks to me like I will need a little bit of dimensional underneath here. And where's my favorite tweezers? Now today I was adding some dimensionals underneath the wedding picture I did yesterday. Let's see, I might still be wearing that little piece. So it's like, I realized if I kind of pulled off the top before I picked up the dimensional, that was helpful. So I'm gonna do that. And then the hard part then is I'm sticking to the dimensional now. Okay, so I think there, I think I'm gonna pull it down a little bit more. Because I don't want to run it off the page. Should be good there. And I see I definitely need one underneath this one right here. Had to make sure I was still in the camera. I don't want to. One day I did a whole film. Well, I had pulled it in because I was making an embellishment, and I did the whole video with not being in the screen, so I don't want to do that again. Then I had to start all over. Okay, so that there, and then I have this one here that I'm another 3 leaves, and I always try to tape if possible, just because once you glue, you're committed. Okay, and I'm gonna stick this just under here a little bit. Okay. And then I have a little pumpkin. And this is one of those taller pumpkins. I'm gonna stick that maybe about right there. And then I have one of the little round pumpkins, and I just think these are so cute. So I'm just gonna overlap it here, maybe let this little leaf, no, I'm gonna keep that leaf behind it, I think, okay? And then I have some more leaves, these little burgundy ones, and this is definitely gonna be too small to not just glue. I'm just gonna put it right here, just overlapping Skylar just a little bit. She was over here yesterday. I was thinking that maybe we could do this while she was here, but we were all pretty busy. I made some scalloped potatoes, and she really liked that. Might be one of her new favorite foods. I'm gonna take the stem off a little bit. Oh, I thought I could drip it off, but there's no way. Because I want it pulled in just a little bit more than what it's letting me. Right there. Okay. And then I am going to add this little Friends flare right here, and I'm actually going to, I don't have my E6000 here, and every time I put it on with something else, it just ends up falling off in the middle of the night. So I'm gonna just put it here with some tape, and then I'll glue it down afterwards. Okay, and I'm gonna put this here real quick. Okay, and then I pulled out these brads from Cartabella, and they are called what? Oh, Welcome Fall. So I have Welcome Fall, Welcome Autumn. Oh, and I have my title I'm gonna stick here. And do I want to just kind of stick it over this? Maybe I'll stick that right over that. So because I do want it in the center, so I think I'm gonna just stick it right over that. And I was gonna stick it up here, but I like that down there. And just let the pumpkin go over the last S. Okay. And I'm going to use, now I've already got flowers on here, so I'm going to use one of these gold brads. And another gold brad down here. And do I want it over here? I think I'll put it right there. And then I want to add a little bit of this green. So I'm going to put green there. And I want green here someplace. So I'll stick green right in there. And do I want to add some enamel dots? I did not pull out any. But what would I put on it? I think I would like pink if I have pink. Or I could use some more of these little green ones. Let me see. Because I like the idea of pulling in a little bit more green. Let's see here. What about pink? But pink always becomes very limited because of having so many girls. Let's see, this. I kind of like to add the pink with that green and gold. I think that would look very pretty. Okay, so I'm going to add some pink. And maybe I will just use little ones in the pink since the other pieces I've used are bigger. I think that looks good there. Let me add some over here. They always get stuck underneath my nails. Okay, that there. And where else do I want to put? I think I want to buy this pumpkin. If I can get it out of my nail. The nails are nice to pick them up, but they sure are hard to put them down. And let's see. I really want one over here, so I think up here. More on the edge. Okay, I think I'm going to add one more over here. I think I'm going to put it right up here on the edge of her picture. Okay, yes, I like that. Okay, so that's it for that. And I'll be adding her little story probably right here about that because I just thought it was so adorable. And so that's it for today. I think I have one more from the photos at hand, and then I'll have to make another set of photos in hand because I'm just gonna try to keep that going because it's like I love having a start of a plan before it, so I have time to think about it. And thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day. I will have close-ups at the end. Bye-bye. Well, I thought I was done, and I thought, oh, this looks so good with photo corners. So I added photo corners to the 3 corners that were showing. So now I'm really done. Close-ups at the end. Thank you. Bye.